Yo, what is going on, guys? So yesterday, this came out, 7.4 rewards, which I'm sure you guys have already seen, you already know. So we're not going to be talking about that too much. We'll talk about it a little bit, but the main point of today's video is we're going to be talking about, well, this is the biggest point of contention with these rewards anyways, that is this guy right here, the 6-star rank up gem Crystal. So this was the one thing that the leaks pretty much got wrong, which when I broke down that video, I said, guys, this is Kabam we're talking about, It didn't make sense for them to give a 3 to 4 generic before they even gave out a class 1, It's just, the Kabam doesn't do that sort of thing. So that's why I was so hesitant to really have full faith in the leaks. But this video is going to be focused about this item here. I'm going to be showing you guys my roster. Someone asked me, like, what are your top 5 champs to rank 4? And that's a fun video, but I think this is funner. It'll be basically top 6, and we're just going to talk about who the top 2 options for my roster in each class. So yeah, but real quick, I want to discuss the rewards a little bit. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's pretty lame that the chapter 4 rewards are pretty much a copy and paste of the chapter 3 rewards. Where's the increase? It's been months and the in-game economy has changed a lot. This content is also going to be harder because we have this final Kang boss, and I don't understand why the rewards are exactly the same. Just silly. So yeah, that's that. I think that's pretty dumb. Now, the full Act 7 rewards look pretty good, actually. Like I said, the leaks. If these leaks are accurate or close to accurate, I'll be happy. Pretty happy. We got a 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal. So this one will be class-based, which is fantastic. Can't wait to open that up. And a generic, which is beautiful. We got a Nexus, 2 Nexus here, Nexus Selector. Unfortunately, it's only 3 options like the regular ones. I was hoping this one would be like at least 5 because it's like a special one after completing Act 7. Just make it a little bit more significant and a little bit more special. That's what I'd like to see. And then the only other thing is there's no title listed, like nothing above Thronebreaker or anything like that, which I was hoping to see. So yeah, happy, but still a little bit disappointed. But so yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the rewards. Now specifically, I'm not mad at all that it's not a generic. I understand why some people are mad. But for me personally, I can be at times indecisive. Now, being an indecisive person, sometimes it's nice when choices are more so made for me in a way, because if I have a generic 3 to 4 rank of gem, I'm gonna rack my brain like, who do I want to give this to? I'll look at my resources like, okay, I need to save catalyst in this class. I have cosmic T5 and overflow, so like, if I shouldn't use the generic gem on a cosmic champ because I need to, save these resources to do that or they'll expire, and, all these ifs and so much thinking that has to go into this decision. But if it's and sometimes I just hold on to the generic stuff and I don't want to use it because it's like too high of a value. I place too much value on it and I don't want to use it, But if it's class based, then the choice kind of gets made for me. And personally, I'm way more excited that it's class-based. Again, this is very personal for me specifically. And the way I look at it, like I looked at each one of my classes, and I'd be happy with any single class. Any single class, I have an option for. I've heard some people say like, oh, well, I don't really have good Cosmic champions. I wouldn't, so if I get Cosmic, I'm screwed. Well, you can hold on to that crystal until you get a good Cosmic champ you want. Also, there's ways to get good Cosmic champs. Go 100% Abyss. Get a Cosmic Abyss Crystal. It's 10 chances at a rank 4able Cosmic champ. That's a pretty damn good chance. So yeah, this item is it's going to be so good. And I've also heard other people complaining a bit that they'd rather just have the catalysts. I would much rather have the rank up gem, because as you guys see, catalysts can go into the overflow, the big ones. So that's why I love having these rank up gems. But okay, now let's get started talking about who I'm going to be rank 4ing. So my 2 rank 4s currently are Kitty Pryde and Human Torch. So, ideally we don't get a mutant or a science 3 to 4 gem. If it happens, I'm not going to be mad. Like I said, any class I get, I can definitely put to use. Any class is good. But just, I'd like to get a rank 4 in every class, I think, before I start double dipping in classes, So, just for my peace of mind, I'd like to get different class rank 4s. So let's just go in order. Let's start with science and mutant. So if I get a science rank 4 gem, my top options, if I didn't rank 4 torch, he would have been up there. When I was thinking about who to rank 4, I was looking at my science class. It was between torch and Spidey. That was really who were in contention for me to rank 4 as my first science champ. This is when I was just first thinking about it. And then Vega in my battle group took up Spidey. And I've seen other people take up Spidey. And he looks awesome. But I also want unique rank 4s. Because I don't want to just have the same rank 4 as everyone. That's part of the reason why I didn't do Doom or Hercules early on. Because that's what I saw everyone doing. I didn't want to have the same rank 4 as everyone else. And that's also ties back into the whole YouTube aspect. Because, I do this as my job. And YouTube and the game are both a high priority to me. So I need to find a balance. Like when I do a new rank 4, yeah, I want someone that's going to be good for me in game, for war, for AQ, for prestige, for everything, for battlegrounds. But I also want someone who's going to be fun for me to play with and make fun content with as well. That's also a huge thing that I need to think about, and that the average endgame player that doesn't make YouTube videos, doesn't even have to consider. So that's why, I didn't really want to do Spidey as much, because there's a lot of that content out there, and there's already a bunch of them out there, and Human Torch is my guy. I've been his #1 fan for a long time, so it just felt right to go Torch. It felt right, and a lot of you guys, respected that decision, it sounded like in the comments, and that made me feel even better. I'm like, okay, I definitely did make the right choice. You guys are supporting this. Yes, this feels right. It felt right. So you got to do what feels right. So I'm glad I went with Torch. But now if I do get that science gem, someone in my alliance actually was joking earlier. They're like, okay, Legacy, you're going to get science now. And I was like, that's fine. I have a contingency plan. I feel like I'm Batman, Worst case, it's not even a worst case scenario, but, if that happens, we get a science gem. That does kind of suck. I already have rank 4. We got I-Bomb. And again, that's a very unique rank 4. I-Bomb is an absolute monster of a champion, offensively, visually, defensively, and he's one of the. When I ranked him up, he had the highest science prestige. I don't think he does anymore. I don't even know, but he's up there in prestige, so that's good too. And he's insane for battlegrounds, man. He's so good for battlegrounds. So he would be a phenomenal rank 4, and the icing on the cake and the cherry on the icing, and just on top of it all, he's already Sig 200, which is, like I said, if I'm going to rank 4 someone, they got to be Sig 200. He's already there. So I don't even need to put any more Sig stones into him. Whereas, Spidey is Sig 20. So that would take 180 Sig stones, which we're going to get. I think it's 200 generic Sig stones. We're in the Act 7 full rewards. And then I think there was 25 class. So we'll be able to Sig 200 anyone. But, I'd like to save Sig stones. So science, that's the plan for science. It's I-Bomb all day long. That is my contingency plan. And I'll be fine with that. I'll be fine with that if we get science. Now let's talk about Mutant, because we already have Kitty Pryde. But the thing is, the Mutant class is one of the most stacked classes in the entire game. So if I get Mutant, that's good. There will always be a Mutant champ to rank. The thing is, it would kind of suck to double up on the Mutants, but there are multiple of these champions that I want to rank 4. APOC is a really big contender for rank 4. Definitely want to take him up. Magneto is also kind of tempting, honestly. He's already Sig 100, which again, Sigs is... I can Sig 200 anyone after I finish Act 7, but still, I'd like to save some Sig stones. I don't want to just use them all. And so they're both... APOC is extremely tempting. I've seen... There's a lot of rank 4 APOCs, and it makes sense. His health pool's massive, so he's just a tank. He hits so hard. He can do so much. But I think the rank 4 that I'm going to go for in the Mutant class next, if we get a Mutant 3 to 4 gem from Act 7, it's actually going to be Weapon X. I gave him some Sig stones back in the day when he was in my prestige, actually. First of all, he's Weapon Flex. I was one of the first people to have this character, which is part of the Flex charm, and he's actually underrated offensively, I'd say. So in Battlegrounds, I had him picked, and my opponent had a Warlock, which is pretty good against fighting Weapon X. So I ended up using my Weapon X on attack. I fought a Kingpin and I destroyed it. Came out with full health. It was perfect. So he's a dark horse on attack, and I think him at rank 4 would just be really good for my alliance, for defense, and for battlegrounds. Having him at rank 4, he already gets banned a lot, but if people saw him at rank 4, they're definitely going to ban him, which is a good thing. You know, waste my opponent's bans, and if they don't ban him, he's going to be a monster on defense. So yeah, and I mean, I already have Kitty Pryde as an attacker in the mutant class, so, you know, I don't need another attacker. I think that's what I'm thinking about doing for all my first 2 rank 4s in every class, one as an attacker and one as a defender. I actually just thought of that right now, and I like the sound of that with Battlegrounds becoming a priority in my M2C life. But yeah, so if we get mutants, I think we're going to go for weapon flex. Okay, now let's jump over to the skill class. So those are 2 classes that I already have rank 4s in. Now, I would like to get rank 4s in other classes first, like I already said. So now these next 4 classes would be a bit more ideal. So the skill class, I'm missing some skill champs. Like, I feel like on rank 4 Korg, if I had Korg at rank 3 Sig 200, I might just do it. I might do it. He would be so good in Battlegrounds at max Sig rank 4. Oh my god. But I don't even have a Korg, so he's out of the question for now, at least. And I don't really want to give a Korg 200 Sigs. So out of the champs I have, Falcon is low-key super tempting. He's very tempting, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Shang-Chi is also tempting, but he's unduped, and again, I just don't think I'm going to do that. Mole Man, not big. I love Mole Man, love Skill Corvus, called him that since day 1. But he's not my champion. You know, I don't own him like that. Like, I kind of feel like I do own like Torch. You know, I don't feel that ownership with Mole Man. I don't love him that much, to be honest. Not as much as a lot of other champs. So he wouldn't feel right as a rank 4. So it comes down to really Nick Fury and Hitmonkey. And you might be thinking, Legacy. That's not a choice. It's Nick Fury all day long. But, you know, with Battlegrounds, defenders are good. Hitmonkey's a defender. But also, the main thing, Hitmonkey's already Sig 200. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Whereas, you know, Nick Fury is Sig 20. But at the end of the day, I think you guys are still right. I'm still going to go for Nick Fury. Nick Fury, all day, easy choice. He's going to be my first skill rank 4. Just because this dude is so damn versatile. He's so versatile. Offensive, defensive, prestige, but I don't really care about prestige. And Battlegrounds, dude, this dude is so stupidly strong for Battlegrounds because of his 2 lives. Having him at rank 4, that massive health pool on defense, got to go through that health pool twice. Plus, having him at Sig 200 makes his life drain slower after you kill him the first time, which would be very useful actually in Battlegrounds and just on defense in general. So Nick Fury, rank 4, all day long. That's what I'm going for. If we get skill, I'll take him to Sig 200. It'll be a done deal. I'll be pretty happy if I get skill. I'd love a rank 4 Nick Fury. I think that would be incredible. I'd love it. I'd love it. All right, next, let's talk about the Cosmic class. So, Cosmic class, there's a lot of good Cosmic champs that I'm missing. Hyperion, Null. I think Null would probably be my ideal rank 4, to be honest. Again, because I don't want to rank 4 someone that everyone has. You know, rank 4 Herc is a menace. I'm not denying that. But Herc's a menace at rank 3. And he's probably like the most rank 4 champ in the game for good reason. But like I said, I gotta consider the YouTube aspect. Like, a lot of you guys don't want to see more rank 4 Herc gameplay from me. Some of you do, and I appreciate that. I mean, I could do some fun stuff with him, but I'd rather rank 4 other champs, to be honest. Null, but again, I don't have Null, so he's kind of out of the debate for now. We might get him, but I do have a Romance Awakening gem that I could feed him if I do get him out of the current featured. So and we might do that. We're gonna open some 6-star featured after Act 7, so it could happen. So it's worth talking about. But since we don't have him, it really comes down to, I'd say, 3 champs, and that's Captain Marvel movie, Hercules, and Cosmic Ghost Rider. So Captain Marvel movie, the argument for her is, again, she's Sig 200. These are my OG prestige champs, as in it's Ghost, Captain Marvel, Sorcerer Supreme, I-Bomb, and Hitmonkey. Those were my prestige champs for a while, and I took them all to Sig 200 because of that reason, mainly. wait, it feels like wasted sig stones now. Really regretful of these sigs. I wish there was an item that I could transfer the sig levels between two champions. Um, it's such a big part of this decision with rank fours, and it's really annoying. Um, so that's why. But I don't. Katmora was my first rank 3. I don't really want her to be my first rank 4 Cosmic. She's great, but no, she's kind of old news to me now. To be honest, she's the old bae. Hercules, he's awesome. He's high sig. He's the obvious choice. But again, I don't want to do the obvious choice. That's boring. So I honestly, I don't even really want to rank 4 Herc. Honestly, if I get Cosmic, I think we rank 4 Cosmic Ghost Rider. If we don't get Null, that might be the play. Cosmic Ghost Rider, I love this dude just so much. I might just go Cosmic. Is probably my most undecided class, but it might be CGR. Let me know if you guys want to see it, because I feel like that'd be pretty dope. And I've been wanting to sig this guy up and have him as my profile champion. I don't know. I gotta check if he has higher prestige than Kitty and Torch. If he does, that's gonna make me want to do him even more. So yeah, that might be the play for Cosmic. All right, Mystic. This one is easy. It's Doctor Doom all day long. Like I said, there is a lot of Doctor Dooms already out there. However, Doctor Doom is just, there's a reason why there's so many of them out there. And the thing about Doctor Doom versus Hercules, I mean, I think Doctor Doom's the best Mystic. I think Herc is the best Cosmic. But like Doctor Doom, he beats Herc in like every aspect, like literally, like if they fight. But he has better prestige. I mean, they're both like really good attackers. Doom is an insane defender, though. So that's a whole other aspect for Battlegrounds specifically. Doom is a menace in Battlegrounds on defense. Max Mystic, he's so annoying to fight. He's so annoying. And that prestige is insane, which someone was kind of roasting me for rank 4 and Torch, talking about my prestige, saying I was going to be kicked from 4 Loki. I was like, dude, I'm the 7th highest in prestige in 4 Loki now. I don't think I'm going to get kicked. But like prestige isn't that big of a thing to me in the alliance anyways, but I still Doom, he just has the entire package: offense, defense, prestige, everything. Battlegrounds, like he covers it all. He checks every single box. So yeah, it's Doom all day long if I get the rank 4. But again, it's annoying because my sorcerer here is Sig 200. I wish I could just transfer her Sigs to Doom. I really wish there was an item you could do that with. Maybe in Battlegrounds as a relic or something crazy, some mystical object that would let you do that. Kabam, please. Please let that be a thing. But yeah, Mystic, it's very cut and dry. And then the tech class. Now, the tech class is an interesting one. As far as champs that I don't have, Omega Sentinel seems like something else, man. She seems like she could potentially, I don't know, she has a lot of potential. So she's our dark horse already. I'm honestly thinking about going kind of hard for her, which I don't know. I don't know. I've never even played her yet, but the hype around her is pretty unreal. So she's an option, but she's not even out yet, so we can't really talk about her too much. Sam Wilson, also kind of an option, but I don't even have him, and I don't know. I think he's really good, definitely easily worth rank 3, but rank 4, I don't know. So it really comes down to just a couple of champs, and I'd say it's between 4 champions. Those 4 champions are Ghost, who is already Sig 200, Warlock, who is Sig 40, I think, only Sig 20. Yeah, Warlock is a monster in Battlegrounds. I've been loving him in there offensively and defensively. He's pretty amazing, and he's just such a good champ. So yeah, and then Penny for defense. I'm definitely thinking about that. Fortunately, she is unduped, which doesn't matter for defense. But again, if I'm going to rank 4 champ, I want them to be awakened and Sig 200. And then also Stark Spidey is also an option. So between these 4, Ghost is out. Which is annoying. I keep like excluding the champs I have at Sig 200 from rank 4, which just makes me regret the Sigs all the more. But I mean, Ghost got me mythic, so I can't really regret that. But Ghost I think is just outdated to me now. Now that I have Kitty Pryde as well, like I really don't find myself using Ghost much. Ghost Prestige also sucks. Not really a defender, and I mean, Ghost is good at rank 3 for me. Really don't need her any higher now. So, man, I don't think I'm going to do her. Warlock, I'm seriously considering it. Warlock is a menace. A menace to robot society. I'm really considering it. Stark Spidey is more so for the jokes, for the memes. However, he is so good in battle, and I love Stark Spidey so much. I'd love to rank for him, but his prestige is pretty bad. And I don't know. I want to, though. I wish his prestige got an update. It's tempting. I might, man. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been loving playing him. But I'd say the top running candidate for me right now, though, is Penny, actually. She's pretty good defensively. I've been actually fighting her a lot in Battlegrounds. I'm getting a lot better at fighting her. But she is annoying. She'll always be a pretty solid and annoying defender, which requires a bit of a niche counter or a niche play style. So her at rank 4, I actually played a rank 4 Penny, and I timed out, and I was like, how did I time out? Like, I've sold pennies before. I'm like, oh, she's rank 4. It was pretty nasty. So yeah, I might do it. So yeah, that's all 6 classes, guys. That's what I'm thinking about the Act 7 awards. That's who my rank 4s are going to be. I can't wait to open this gem and find out. It's actually got me really excited. And there's no way Kabam's changing it to a generic anyway. So word of advice, try to look on the bright side of it. Try to use the same mindset that I'm using. Try to be excited. Look through your classes and try to figure out which rank 4 you pick from each class, if you do it. And I had a blast doing it. I had a lot of fun making this video. So it's going to do it. Let me know what you guys think. This opening is going to be nuts as far as Act 7 goes. We're going to do quite a bit day 1, I think. I don't know about 100%, but I will do the same style as 7.3 where I do a stream for I'll do a stream for initial completion probably, and then 6 more streams, 1 for each quest, and 100% quest by quest. You guys seem to like that, and that helps for people trying to watch back, see specific paths instead of like a big 13-hour stream or something, And yeah, also as far as the rewards go, this right here is also this 6-star Awakening Gem crystal might also heavily influence my decisions, my choices, because I hope, for example, if I get Mystic from the 3 to 4 gem, I hope I get a Mystic also Awakening Gem, so I can awaken Doom and then 600 demand rank for him. So it's going to be interesting how the RNG lines up. This is going to be a very account changing opening. It's going to change the entire future of my account. I'm so stoked for Act 7, man. I cannot wait. Very much looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting another 6-star rank 3 champion. And that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section down below, if you've looked through your roster, who you're going to do in each class. I'd love to hear who you guys are going to do. Maybe like your top 1 to 2 options if you're thinking. And if you want some advice, you can ask too, from me or from other people. And give you our opinions. We can all talk about future rank 4s. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this type of discussion, I would really appreciate you dropping a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're pushing for 100,000 by this summer. It'd be pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.